Well, my name is Joram van Klaveren. Some may know me from my former job. I used to be a politician for the far-right PVV party, the Freedom Party of Geert Wilders. And I was a spokesperson on the topic of Islam in Parliament. I did it for many years. And at one point I started writing an anti-Islam book. But while writing this anti-Islam book, I got so much information with the things I thought I knew, that it changed my perspective. And halfway through, it became like a search for the truth, with a capital T. And it ended up with me becoming a Muslim, alhamdulillah. We have people who are on terror lists, and they say you are a terrorist. But people are not terrorists. They say, well, you have a certain last name, for example. They say, well, that's suspicious. Or you know someone who went to Syria, for example. And they say, yeah, because you know someone who knows someone. But if that's the case, everybody knows someone who knows someone. So that's not an excuse. So the problem is that people are added to such a list. Then they end up even in prisons, sometimes in other countries, because they're on international terror list. And then after they are released, the Dutch government says, oh yeah, sorry, you were not a terrorist. But in the meantime, you're still on that list, so you're not able to travel free anymore to other countries. You face backlash in the Netherlands because people in your family, they say, whoa, what's this? And people in the neighborhood think, wow, why he's on a terror list? Although it's not true, the damage has been done. And that's a very big problem as well. Being openly Muslim, that is becoming a problem. Of course, we're allowed to pray. You can have your masjid. We have halal food. So the basics are pretty much okay. But of course, you notice that the climate is changing. So they're trying to change the law to press on especially Muslims and the Muslim community to take away the freedom of religion in a way. And you've noticed that, for example, when girls want to wear hijab, there's pressure on them. When it comes to halal food, they're trying to change the law. When it comes to donating to mosques, they're trying to change the law. So you're not allowed to pray in some schools anymore. So there is pressure and they're trying to change the law. So for now, it is okay, you can do whatever you want to do, of course, but it is changing. So that's something to worry about. Then of course, when you have the power to change the law, if this is really your view, then things are really changing. And there has been a document, research done about Islamophobia in the Netherlands, Muslim discrimination, and some political parties in parliament, also in government, they refuse to talk about it. They just deny it. They say, it's not true. It's a fake research. So if that's the case, if the top of this country, the political establishment says it's fake, there is no Islamophobia, yeah, then you have a big problem. I harvest a lot of backlash. When I just converted, I got over 2,000 death threats. People said, well, we're going to rape your wife, we're going to kill your children, you're a race traitor, you're a traitor of the country, you're a traitor of the religion, you have to die. So a lot of death threats. It's your first identity, being Muslim. But sometimes you, especially from the West, but also sometimes from Muslims, born Muslims, so to say, they think that the West and Islam cannot coexist in a way. But of course, I'm the living example, and a lot of other converts are the living example that it does exist to coexist in peace. And I don't see any problems as long as I can do what I have to do for my religion, and that is praying. If I am able to eat what I have to eat, do my wudu, etc. The Netherlands became independent from the Spanish Empire with the help of the Muslims, the Ottoman Empire. And the funny thing is, every year we have Leidens Ontzet. It means the liberation of Leiden. It's a festival. And they used to sing, we are rather Turkish than Papish. And it means we are rather Muslim, because Turkish was a synonym in the West for Muslim, than Papish, than Catholics. And there were crescent moons, half moons on their shirts. You even have like a big ship from hundreds of years ago. It was called the Half Moon. And why did they do it? To bring honor and glory to the Ottoman Empire, to the Muslims, because they helped us. So when people say Islam has nothing to do with the Netherlands, that's factual untrue, because there was no Netherlands without the help of the Muslims. So otherwise my name would probably be Jose or Pedro. But we were liberated in a way with the help of the Ottoman Empire. So Islam is like in the DNA of the Netherlands as well, whether people from the Netherlands like it or not. Well, this is IXC. It's short for Islam Experience Center. And it's basically a Dawah center. So what we do is try to convey the message of Islam. And we just try to promote empathy and try to take away misconceptions. And especially in this era of Islamophobia, it's something that's needed. And alhamdulillah, we see a lot of people coming to us instead of the other way around. So yeah, inshallah, it helped, and it still helps to take away these misconceptions, make it a little bit easier for everybody, Muslims and non-Muslims, because in the end we have to live together.